Hey everyone, Anthony Fantano here. You know who it is. Doing a quick video talking about this new David Bowie No Plan EP, a posthumously released EP that contains a couple of songs that were originally on David Bowie's Lazarus soundtrack for that Lazarus off-Broadway musical. And now are on this EP. They did not make it onto the Blackstar album, but they are certainly songs thematically and sonically, musically could have fit onto that record. Originally I had a video recorded where I was talking about my David Bowie death theory that I alluded to in my top 50 videos of 2016. However, the more I come to learn about David Bowie's passing, the less validity my theory actually has, and it just kind of seems silly, and I've spread enough fake news for today. My dumb theory was basically maybe like a few days before David Bowie may have passed away, before the album release that is, and the album was released afterwards, sort of in a time capsule fashion. But I don't really stand behind this theory anymore. It was just kind of a whimsical notion that I had in my head, whatever. But anyway, as far as the songs that are on this EP that are not Lazarus, because you've already heard that track, we have this No Plan track that I will talk about a little bit in brief. This song is a track that also sort of sees David Bowie in a position where he seems after life, but instead of being in heaven, which he mentions on Blackstar, he's sort of in this really weird, I don't know, void of a place with the soundscapes, no plan, no urgency, no nothing really going on. He's sort of in this space of nothingness. Not that he says that there's nothing there whatsoever, but there's no reason to do anything. There's no reason for things to sort of progress forward. There's no plan, there's no progression, there's no direction. And the very soft and gentle guitars and percussion and horns on this track are actually pretty beautiful. David Bowie's vocals on top of the song are sort of weary, warbly as they were on many cuts off of Blackstar, and they're actually pretty haunting as a result. Moving on from there, the next track over here, Killing a Little Time, is one of my favorites here, probably my favorite, and a track that I really wish had made it onto Blackstar. I love how heavy this song is and menacing and dissonant it is. It actually has kind of a metal tone to the guitars and the drums and the bass. Like, there is something really pummeling about this track, and as the song progresses, these very sour, dissonant horns come in and create a bit of chaos, make the song intensely sour. The track is powerfully unsettling, and I'll leave it at that. Then with the closing cut over here, When I Met You, a song that I wish musically varied up a little bit more from beginning to end, but I still do kind of like the dissonance and how unsettling the song feels at the very start. The track, as it moves along, what really kind of strikes me about this song are the lyrics. David Bowie seems to be singing about a person or a thing. It seems like a person, but maybe that's symbolic for something that sort of enters his life at this point and creates this kind of harmony, this sort of clarity that hadn't been there previously. And even though this is just a mere 4-song EP and there's not really a strong arc to it or anything, that track still does kind of feel like a fitting closer, a moment of closure on the EP, at least when it comes to the narrative or the story on that track. And all in all, it's not a bad EP. You know, at the very worst, I would probably give this thing a light 7. You know, it's not a whole lot to speak of in terms of material, but I am glad this collection of tracks came out. It is a very good collection of tracks, and again, cool musical moments that could have been on Blackstar. Certainly you should hear if you're a fan of Blackstar, and if you're a fan of David Bowie, you certainly should not miss, because especially since the fact that this EP is essentially kind of celebrating what would have been his 70th birthday. So yeah, there you go. Those are my thoughts on this EP, those songs, those tracks, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching, and thank you for hopefully understanding why I sort of made this decision, executive decision, to sort of you know, change paths on this video and the video I was planning on coming out with today. And that's it, guys. Forever.